Welcome back to the Effort Finance, where we answer your financial questions. Francois, you've got an interesting one this week.
Is it advisable to withdraw my preserved pension to buy a house cash? So
Short answer. No.
short.
Next topic.
Next topic. Next question. Long story short, people do that. I've seen it. They like doing that because they don't like having debt. Cool.
They buy furniture.
That's perfect. That's no problem. The problem is when you withdraw from this preserved fund, you'll pay tax on that lump sum, which people don't even know. So that decreases that amount that you'll receive in anyway. Long story short is then people think it's over. These two things are basically way different. The one is going to generate an income for you at retirement. The other one is not going to generate an income, and that's your primary home, except if you then rent that out. But long story short, you still need to save for retirement. So the money then that you use or that you save from not paying your bond, that needs to go somewhere in anyway. It needs to go into investment. And if you look at time value money, you're going to have to probably put away a lot just to catch up on this amount that you've withdrawn in anyway. So on paper, people think it's a very good idea. It sounds good. It sounds smart. Is it smart? Not necessarily.
Yeah, because everyone also thinks, I can get the interest rate on the bond is 11% and the investment only grew by 8%. Again, over long run, it's almost, even if it's the same, the tax benefits, again, you get tax-free growth. And one day you retire, you already use some of that exemptions.
And the thing is, we sit in practice. I've never heard someone close to retirement said that it was a good decision that I've withdrawn money. Never. I should not have done that. I hear all the time. But guys, I must say, the government has actually helped a lot of people by bringing in the two-part system. Because going forward, you will not be able to do that.
Except for the vested part.
Yeah, the money invested. But from now on, from the 1st of September 2024 last year, any contribution you make from there on, 2/3, you cannot touch before retirement. The 1/3, you can withdraw that. You'll still pay tax on that, which is still not a good idea. But at least they made sure that 2/3 of your money now, you don't do stupid things with that.
I heard an investment consultant the other day, so not advisors, who said, this is so bad at two-part system, people won't be able to retire now because they can take a third. I'm like, we work with employee benefits. Most people withdraw money. I think, again, if you in your ivory tower of the top 1%, you always invest, and our clients do as well. But I think most people withdraw the money. So I think
when they leave the employer.
When they leave the employer. So I agree, in the long run, it will be good for most South Africans.
And remember, just because you have that one pot, you can withdraw. You don't have to. You can leave it if you don't need it. But definitely do not use it on something else. And luckily, the government now made sure.
I think long story short is the answer isn't just compare A to B. When you're looking at doing something like this, speak to someone who understands the whole picture and not just this tiny sliver, because the decisions you make, it has a very, very big.
We'll echo into.
Okay. Gladiator, right? But it does have huge consequences on your retirement planning. So just make sure that you understand that as well.
Best way to think about it, to wrap it up, is think of your future self. What would your future self think about this decision you are making now? Because people don't think of their 55, 6-year-old self, but that definitely will put him or her in a worse position. Thank you, Francois. Thank you. If you have any other questions for us, please let us know. Drop your comment below.